Kuna kitu yoyote yenye inaweza
No.
We are just recording. Lawyer.
Yes.
Lawyer.
So today I'm heading to Mombasa using the SGR, the night train. So yeah, stay tuned as I show you this SGR from Nairobi, Kenya to Mombasa using the night train. Yeah, stay tuned for that video. On your way. So this specific day we got arrested at the SGR Nairobi terminus, which is a railway station located in Syokimau, just south of Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. The SGR has two types of trains, the inter-county and the express train, and it has 9 stations, which are the Nairobi, Mombasa, Voi at the river, Emali, Mariakani, Miasenyi, Kibwezi and Tito Andei terminus. Mombasa and Nairobi were connected by a narrow gauge railway with 1 meter track gauge built in 1896. Due to disrepair and aging equipment, its average speed was about 22 kilometers per hour, and it took 21 hours to complete the whole journey. The operation was unstable and the railway would be frequently out of service for several days at a time. There were also accidents such as derailments and collisions with animals. The narrow gauge railway was not able to meet the growth demands of the port of Mombasa either, and the largest port in Eastern Africa, Mombasa, has 17 international routes and does business with 80 ports around the world. Most of the cargo in and out of East Africa is handled at this port, and with the limited capacity of the narrow gauge railway, most of the cargo had to be transported by road, and when the roads were jammed due to excessive traffic in Kenya, there were delays in transporting the cargo to and from the port, and it would come to a standstill, which hampered the development of Mombasa and Kenya at large. And on May 31st, 2017, the long-awaited Mombasa-Nairobi railway was finally ready for commercial operation. In constructing the SGR, Chinese builders brought knowledge, technology, and experience to the African continent far from their home and became friends and teachers to the local employees. The China Road and Bridge Corporation, the CRBC, the general contractor for this project, was responsible for the construction and operation of the railway. And in addition, the company has built a local training base and a railway college to train professionals for Kenya's railway development. The SGR passes through the Tsavo National Park, which is the Kenya's largest wildlife reserve, and ends in Nairobi, one of the few capitals in the world that possesses a nature reserve. And the SGR has boosted the development of local logistics. Logistic costs have been slashed up to 40%, and the transport efficiency from the port to the hinterlands of East Africa has improved significantly. With an improved East African railway network and supporting infrastructure, the logistics industry in East Africa is being upgraded, and it is anticipated regional economic cooperation and cultural exchanges will reach a new high. The Mombasa to Nairobi railway has promoted Kenya's economical development and ushered in a new era of development in Kenya, improving the national image. And when Harvard Business School of Delegation traveled to the SGR during their visit in Kenya, they showed keen interest in the Sino-Kenyan cooperation and said they would include the SGR as a classic case study in the business school. The SGR is the flagship project of Kenya's Vision 2030, Kenya's development plan from 2008 to 2030 that seeks to transform Kenya into an industrialized and middle-income country by 2030. So let's see how that goes. But anyways, the SGR is also Kenya's largest infrastructure project since independence in 1963, built and operated by China Road and Bridge Corporation, a subsidiary of China Communications Constructions Company. The project kicked off in December 2014 and was completed 2.5 years ahead of schedule. It was officially opened in May 2017. The SGR was shortlisted by American Engineering magazine News Record as the world's best railway project in 2018. So I know most Kenyans don't believe that, but anyways, SGR freight train has a capacity of 4,000 tons and can carry 108 TEUs. Their maximum speed is actually 80 kilometers per hour, and each passenger train can carry 1,096 people, and maximum speed is around 120 kilometers per hour. And by June 2019, the SGR had transported 3 million passengers and 5 million tons of freight in 761 days of safe operation. And up to now, the SGR has been operating on a good note, but right now the traffic of people is not that much as how we started. So this specific day, we got arrested for filming around the SGR. Mbona mimi ni aje?
Poa sana kwa sababu nimekuona kutoka hapa. Umepita, it's kind of you are recording, what?
Nah, this is a camera.
Yes, I saw you recording. Nikaacha uende kwanza ukakutana. Kuna authority ya kurecord sababu hatujui una record ukiwa ndani ya gari.
Nah, it's just a vlog.
What?
Vlog for YouTube. For YouTube. Yeah.
Do you have permission?
Yeah, I do. And I was really careful with this, so I had to look around just to see any signage of any signage telling me not to record and all that stuff. I was really careful, and actually this was not my first SGR trip. I felt just to document it, and I guess maybe it was a bad day, so we got into some trouble with the police manning the last check-in, because there's about 3 check-ins when you're going to board the SGR train. So we first passed through the first check-in, and there was an officer around, so I asked the officer if it is prohibited to record at the SGR train, and the officer said it's okay to record, since it's a public train station. So I was really confident that I'm not going to be stopped by anyone. And not only that, there's a lot of footage and clips, vlogs everywhere around YouTube, and even the mainstream media has done a lot of documentaries around this SGR train. So it wasn't something new because this is 2022, and this train has been in operation since 2017, and since 2017 there's a lot of guys who have done a bunch of videos, but I don't know what I was doing wrong, because basically what I was doing is just I was doing a random vlog, just showing my audience how the SGR train is. And the main reason for us being arrested was just recording, nothing else. We were taken to a small room where we were really heavily interrogated just to do things with terrorism and everything. I guess maybe you are thinking we are not Kenyan, so they were asking a lot of questions concerning the camera, everything. The good thing, I wasn't told to delete the footage because I wasn't doing anything illegal. So we had a small chat here and there, back and forth. They were not coming to a conclusion, and my mind was telling me, okay, this is Kenya, and corruption is everywhere. So they were just hinting that they want something small. Basically what they wanted is something small. For the Kenyans can really understand what I'm trying to say is they wanted something what we call chai. Chai is like a small something. It's not a bribe, just a small something just to appreciate the officer. It's kind of like a small tip, of which is not really bad, but this is Kenya, so we were at that small, we were confined at that small room for quite some time, and interrogated here and there, but they weren't coming to a conclusion, and finally they eventually let us go, which was really nice. So we went back, and I continued recording as usual because I wasn't doing anything new, because they were claiming that maybe we can assist terrorists to come here, which was really out of pocket. But anyways, I really I applaud them for being being really sensitive and being on alert, which is really good to see. And apart from that, we had a really safe journey to Mombasa. So see you in Mombasa as I go about and show you some nice vlogs around Mombasa. So join me, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. So right now we are about to head to Mombasa. We are at the terminus heading to the coach, so stay tuned. I'll show you a small tour, a night tour from Nairobi to Mombasa County.